Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to carry on work on the 63. So there's a box just here which contains the AC condenser. So that's finally here now, so we can start assembling the RADS. And also we have purchased another part from the dealership, this pipe just here. The one that we got right here, guys, it is all damaged and chewed up, so we are going to be replacing this one with the one we got from the dealership. On the last 63 episodes, Z called this pipe here a brake pipe. It is not a brake pipe. It is a
servo pipe.
Sorry, yeah, it's not a brake servo pipe. It is actually a vacuum pipe. So yeah, we went to the dealership, we gave them the part number, they told us it's a vacuum pipe. So the joint that we made down there for the repair, that should be fine. There's not a lot of pressure there, so that should hold, guys. So yeah, anyways, moving on this way, you'll see we've got the front slam panel along with the crash bar as well. And as you guys know, on the last episode we drilled out the pilot holes, but we didn't have the drill bit to actually drill out the main holes. So what we got right here is the drill bit that we needed on the last episode, but we didn't have. But we got that now, so we're going to drill out these holes. And as you guys know, we need to put a little stud that goes inside here, and one that goes in there as well. And this basically sits into the studs like that. And yeah, it just holds the frame of the rad together. So yeah, guys, I think we'll start the episode by, we'll start the video by actually drilling out these holes and getting the stud placed inside there so we can get that frame for the lower rad in. Guys, before we start the video, I just want to say if you are new, consider subscribing. We've got a lot of projects going on. We've got more cars coming in as well, so hit the bell icon as well if you do subscribe. Anyways, follow us on Instagram as well, at Performance Rebuilds. And without talking too much, guys, let's just get straight into it. Let's get these holes drilled out, let's get the stud in, and let's get the lower brackets on.
So we did out both holes on both sides and also dyed them through, so that is all ready for the radiator spots to go in. And also, if you guys remember from the last video, the bonnet sensor was on the left side, whereas the 63 is on the right hand side. So we thought we have to swap over the mechanisms. When we started removing it, it wasn't the case. All it is just like a plastic cover that sits behind the mechanism. So what we've done is just swap that around. So we start moving on to the next thing, which is start building up the rads. We got the little panel right here. So this radiator, which is the main radiator, that sits inside there, and after that it's the AC radiator that needs to go in there. So get it on the stand and start building them all up. So me and the panel beater have built all the radiators back up now, and also got the fan in. So what we gotta do now is put that switch back into place, but I'll leave that till we got the rad all secured inside the car. And also we gotta put all the pipes back in. So let's get to work and start fitting it all back up. So check it out, guys, we got the rad in place, all the pipe work on the back has all been done, and also the wiring. That switch is a bit of a hard one to get to down the bottom, so we had to slide the rad out slightly. We should actually done that whilst we were building up the rads. So anyway, that's all tight now. What we gotta do is get that panel on and start bolting it all down. Apart from that, we just got these pipes for that side rad. So I think once we got the panel on, we can get that side bracket in and start putting all them pipes back in. So yeah, another issue, guys. You're probably thinking the last video was an issue, and this video there's another issue. There's not much we could do, guys. The panel on the AMG, well, the extension leg on the AMG is longer than the normal C-Class. The reason being is I'm thinking because there's so many rads for the AMG, that's why the extensions are longer. You can see on the driver's side it's completely torn apart, so they will need to be replaced.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is obviously we've got one good chassis extension leg just there, and we've got one broken one. We are typing the part number onto eBay, And lucky for us, we have got a Mercedes specialist who breaks these kind of parts. We found someone local to us, so the plan is to basically go down tomorrow to pick up the chassis extension for the driver's side. I mean, you can't just swap them over because the passenger side has 3 holes. and the driver's side has obviously 4 holes. So it is quite specific in terms of the right side has to be in the right and the left side has to be in the left side.
Luckily enough for us, he's actually got the right side for us.
Yeah, so yeah, that's luck for us, to be honest, because we were planning on actually going down to the dealership, but you know, who knows what kind of price we'll be paying at dealership.
Yeah, and on top of that, we might be waiting a couple of weeks. It might not be a UK order, it might be like a Germany order where it takes 2 to 3 weeks to come.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is, I think for now we'll take out the old chassis extension legs, and then hopefully once we got the new part we can just start them back in, we can carry on with the front end.
We'll give the guy a call in the morning. Once he's happy with it, we'll go down, grab it, then we can start getting the old ones off and start installing the new ones. So as you guys know, we have the bonnet painted for the ST, 2 bumpers that are sat right there, and the tailgate. So majority of the week I was working on the ST, but we're back on the C63 now.
Yeah, so we have got the replacement extension leg. As you guys know, the ones on the 63 are a little longer compared to the regular C-Class ones. So yeah guys, this is the one that's going to replace the damaged one. So what we're going to do is the old chassis extension legs, we're going to be removing those and replacing it with the 63 ones because these are a little longer. So hopefully once that's done, we can get that slam panel on and we can start getting all the little bits and bobs together as well. Hopefully by the end of this video we can get this car started with the coolant in there so you can see how the car sounds as well. So yeah, let's just get straight into it.
So both chassis legs have been installed now on that front panel, so that's ready to go back in. I cannot wait to start installing it, get some coolant in and see how it actually sounds. So let's go. Here we have the coolant tank in place, the replacement one is there, and also this new pipe we've installed. All the pipe work's been done, the side rad's been installed, so we're pretty much ready to go to start getting that coolant inside the system. But before we do that, we're going to be using this vacuum system, so this will drag out all the air that's built up inside the radiators. So it's a straightforward system. We've got a cap off, we've matched it up, so this will go straight onto the bottle. It'll suck out all the air using the air line that we got right there. And we'll open this valve. Once all the air is out at 8 bar, we'll close the cap, open our valve to let some coolant in, and that will go slowly down. We might need to do it 2 to 3 times. So let's get cracking and start getting some coolant in. So you bled all the system. Now you've got coolant inside one tank and number 2 as well. So that took a while, so I had to do it about 3 times to get it right. So that's all been done. So let's start it up and see how the beast sounds. So we'll start it up, get it up to temperature and see how the exhaust sounds. So you have the car running all up to temperature now. The engine's warm, there's no coolant leak and there's no funny sounds coming from the engine, which is a good thing, guys. Let's see how the exhaust really sounds.
So guys, hope you enjoyed that little revving of the exhaust. It actually sounds really good. I don't know if it hasn't come up on the camera, but actually being here, it sounds really good, guys. It's got a really good roar to it. Anyways guys, we are going to end the video there. We have done a good amount of work in this video. Like Z mentioned earlier on, we didn't really get to spend that much time on the car. I think we probably spent about 2 days, maybe 3 days max. because we have spent most of the week on that Fiesta, guys, but we have almost finished working on the Fiesta now. But yeah, guys, I think next week we'll do a lot more work to the 63. Hopefully we'll have a lot more pounds back on the car. This is more of trying to actually just get all the main parts back into the car, like the RADS, get everything running properly. But as you guys just saw, the engine's perfectly fine. Everything's working as it should. So hopefully in the next video, there's a lot more work that will be done in the 63, and hopefully, guys, soon this car will be on the road, and we can do a little test drive for you as well. See how it sounds on the road. But in person, guys, it sounds absolutely insane. Anyways, guys, comment down below, what do you prefer, a 63 or a M4? I mean, my personal choice would be the 63. I mean, this car just sounds insane. So comment down what you think. We've had loads of M4s before, so I'm kind of bored of them now. Anyways, guys, that's enough about that. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't already, follow us on Instagram for the inside scoop. And we'll see you guys on the next video.